What's going on, guys? CZeroMedia here. So today's video is a little backwards because I already filmed the episode of me getting, yes, another new car. The reason why this is a little backwards is because I was so excited to get the new car. I sprinted out of this house to get the car and I forgot to do the introduction. So let me just back up a little bit and tell you what car I'm getting and why I got it. So you guys all know that I just saw the C5Z06 and I don't really get into this on my YouTube channel, but I've been renovating the shit out of my house. I have been spending, I don't know how much time and money on this house, but I have been renovating upstairs bathroom, which is completely done, and the patio, which is completely done. So I'm finally starting to have some time to work on my cars, finish some of my builds, and I started looking at the Datsun 260Z. I still have not done a single video on the Datsun 260Z since I purchased it, and that is way overdue. But just as I was looking at the Datsun 260Z sitting in my driveway, kind of planning things out, right? With YouTube, you have to think about how you are going to film and edit and post the videos online. So I was like, do I talk about my plans? Do I talk about the condition of the car? And I was thinking about that in my driveway one evening, only to find another Datsun 280Z on Craigslist for $11,000. I'm sure some of you can relate to me, but if you're into older cars like the Datsuns or even like the FTR X7s, you're always on Craigslist or on the forums scouting for good deals and looking for these new cars for sale. And what happened was I came across a deal that is too good to be true. This guy was selling a 1978 Datsun 280Z for $11,000, but the car has been completely stripped down to the ground and rebuilt. Now, with the 260Z, I wanted to do, and I'm going to do another episode on this, but with the 260Z, I want to strip it down, redo the engine, and even like swap the engine, go wide body, put on bigger wheels, do coilovers, brakes, and all that. But when I saw this 280Z listed for $11,000, I was like, damn, this guy went all out on this car. And I offered him $8,000 and he said he'll take $8,000. So that's what happened. I bought another 280Z. So I don't think I mentioned this in my first video of 260Z when I picked it up, but I got it for about $4,000. Not running, but clean chassis, clean body. I would never buy a car that's starting to rust out because that's the last thing I'm gonna deal with. So here was my thought process though. If I spend $4,000 into this $4,000 Datsun 260Z I have, would it be in the condition of this $8,000 280Z? No, it wouldn't. So what I'm gonna do with the 260Z is still work on it. I'm still gonna make videos on it and get it up and running. I'm gonna go all out on this 280Z that I'm gonna show you just in a second here. So let me just show you couple pictures of this 280Z because I had to show you what went through this build to really kind of appreciate the car. So the guy had the 280Z, picked it up and completely stripped it down to the chassis. You can see here in the primary condition. He even took out every single component, powder coated it. This was actually 10 years ago, so he still does need some work in 2017. The engine was freshly rebuilt, head was ported and cleaned up, polished, and everything was good to go. He repainted the engine bay, did some insulations in the dash. He also even did some custom bodywork. You can see welding on the bottom corner light area there, which I'm not sure if I like. The custom bumper piece there and repainted, and the car is extremely clean. The plan was to go through all these process with the 260Z, but when you find a 280Z for $4,000 more with all this work done to it, I just could not pass the deal. And I'm still gonna work on the 280Z. I'm gonna do suspension, full rebuild, wide body, wheels, body work, lots of interior, exterior modifications. I might even do a RB30 swap. I'm highly considering that with ITBs. But that's about enough talking. I hope you get an idea what the car looks like right now. And I'm gonna skip to the video I filmed the day I picked it up, which was 2 days ago. So enjoy the footage, guys. That's a good paint. I mean, the guy literally stripped it to the ground.
Yeah, it's a Cadillac paint. I've got a tin of more of it.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Yeah, I personally would have gone with, because when he did this, they had the 370s in that orange. I like this color better, but me being a purist with it, I would have gone with the Nissan orange instead of this orange. But and then pickle-X the entire thing. That's why I don't really think
This thing is super clean. It's a 5-speed, right? So. You said go this way?
Diff.
The clunking?
Yeah.
Is that the diff?
That does sound like the diff.
Yeah, something's going back and forth back there.
Yeah.
Oh,
holy shit. Did you put your seatbelt on? You gotta put that seatbelt on before the fucking rear end.
yeah, diff is clanking hard, and these brakes are so sketchy.
Let's put seatbelts on. Did we cause the traffic?
Can't figure out the seatbelt.
Sorry.
Oh, the what? Oh, fucking noob. Boat. All right, guys. What's up, guys? We're going to test drive this 280Z. This thing overall is super clean. I mean, look at the interior. There's a little crack here, which is normal for these cars. Sounds like he needs brakes for sure, actually. He's making creaking noises from the back, and probably the guy said the car does need brakes, so it's probably what it is. But the chassis feel great, nice and solid. The previous one actually did all the bushings, so all the hard stuff is taken care of. It's got coilovers, adjustable. I can adjust the stiffness of the car. But overall not bad. I hear the rear diff clunking too, which is kind of sketchy, so I might lift up the car real quick and see what's going on, because I brought a jack and the jack stand. That's something I highly recommend that you do when you go look at a car, is to actually go under the car and see what's going on, because you can't really tell what's happening with the car, all the leaks, all the loose bolts, rust, until you go under the thing. I'm gonna make a illegal U-turn here with no power steering. Turning radius is awesome. Oh, that's clunking hard in the back. I'm gonna have to look at that before we go.
Yeah. You don't want that.
I have a hard time finding the server.
You're gonna put an LS in it anyways.
No, I'm gonna stay Nissan with this one for sure. But yeah, I mean, the engine's good, chassis is good. Brake and diff is what I'm concerned for right now.
Old ass stereo.
Hey man,
green lights in it.
it's not that old, man. It's not from the 70s at least. It's upgraded.
Yeah.
And it's got new speakers. I mean, interior is
20 years ago.
clean as
And
hell.
it has
Was it here?
house carpet. Yeah. Oh, that didn't sound good.
Noob.
It has house carpet.
Hey, it's the 70s, man. Oh, wiper works.
I like the perforation
works.
on the roof. I think there is a i4
No, iPod one charger.
See where the movement is coming from. Look down there.
Yeah.
Wheel bearings. Sounds like wheel bearings actually.
That wouldn't surprise me with the length of the
Keep doing that?
spaces on those.
Yeah, it's the wheel itself. Actually, you know what? It could be a bushing up. No, it's a suspension. Yeah. Top of the suspension. Did it one more? Yeah, it's the top of the suspension that's loose. I think it just needs to be tightened down.
Oh, well, let's pop the top off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be unlocked.
Yeah, I think the strut itself that's starting to break apart actually.
Alright guys, and now I have another Datsun 280Z. The car is really clean. There's no rust anywhere. The only issue I found was that the rear left brake is squeaking, which is no problem. I will redo the drum brake or go disc brake conversion in the rear. Another issue I noticed was that the rear right strut is I think loose. I checked the top hat and everything was installed correctly, nice and tight, but the strut itself was kind of moving front and back. Because of that reason, I might take out the already upgraded Tokyo struts and springs, but that was done 10 years ago, so I'm not surprised that it's starting to wear out. But I might take that out and put in some modern day coilovers so that the car handles like it's on rails. The car already has all bushings all around the vehicle, which is very nice, and I'm looking forward to upgrading the thing. So my friend Seth is driving back for me. I'm in my truck. It's about 2.5 hour drive home from here in Grand Rapids. So yeah, another Z, another build. I'm gonna be going all out on this one. And the 260Z that I have sitting at home is going to be repaired and sold off. I don't need 2 Zs, but you know, story of my life is if you find a good car for cheap, get it, because you can always flip it if you don't like it, and it's always better to work with a clean chassis where all the hard work has been done for than to get a crappy chassis and build it from ground up. At the end of the day, I'm a busy guy. I have a house I'm renovating. I have like 5-6 cars, 3 bikes. I gotta do this YouTube thing. So I would rather have somebody else do the hard work, the groundwork, than to do it from scratch. So that's the reason why I picked this up. I'm looking forward to the build. I'm gonna do another episode on the condition of the Datsun, my plans, and mods will begin. So thanks again for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the footage. There'll be more Z content come in the future. Peace.